if I have to tell you this, you're probably fucked already. I mean, in terms of productivity, if someone else has to tell you what to do and what to prioritize, you're already screwed. For me, it's all about aligning with your goals. What is your goal? If your goal is to pack muscle on, do you know what I mean? I know I always use the gym as an example, but it's something big in self-improvement, do you know what I mean? If your goal is to build muscle, then that should be your main priority. Do you know what I mean? You need to be monitoring your calories, making sure you're in a surplus. You need to be lifting big enough weights, and you need to be focusing on it and doing it fucking day in, day out like an athlete. Do you know what I mean? If your goal is to make more money, then that needs to be your fucking priority. If your goal is to make YouTube videos, do you know what I mean? Then that's your priority. You should be doing it every single day. It needs to be at the forefront of your mind. If your goal is to be, improve your fitness for boxing or be better at boxing, another example I know I turn to a lot, but you should be up running, doing your sprint work, doing your interval training. Do you know what I mean? And you should be doing it every single day. If you're not 100% focused on it, then it's not your priority. And if someone else has to tell you how to prioritize, what the fuck are you doing? You have no clue what your goals are, what what means something to you, what you're trying to achieve. People I see a lot, ever more recently, people turn into some self-improvement YouTubers for fucking advice. I don't want to disrespect anyone. And especially not the people, who genuinely need help. But you're not going to get your answers from a YouTuber. You're just not. All of your real life experience is going to be from you. Going out into the world and using trial and error, constantly fucking up and making errors. That's how you really learn, is by doing, If you wanted to fucking get more confident with women, I wouldn't, this is just me, I wouldn't listen to a kid in his 20s, early 20s, who's maybe just done a body transformation, and he's probably only been getting girls for like a fucking year. I wouldn't be taking advice on women from someone in that position. The best person you could probably get advice on women from is an older guy in his 50s or 60s who has maybe been married a few times, has been in countless relationships. Do you know what I mean? Someone that's lived through things. It would make no sense to, go to a younger person who's really, in the grand scheme, got limited experience in women to try and learn about women. But people see who's hot right now and they think that that person has all the fucking answers, Just because you've learned to make money online, or you're making, way over 10 grand a month online, it doesn't mean you're a 1% man. Okay, I hate that term, because there's no such thing. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's all down to personal preference. It's very, very subjective. What's important to one person is not, completely non-existent to another person. I don't want to say money isn't everything. Do you know what I mean? Because tell that to the fucking person in the queue at the food bank. Do you know what I mean? Money is very, very important, but there's so many other character traits that make up a man or a human being that have way more value than just money, So stop looking to fucking YouTubers to tell you how to prioritize what's important to you and, how to be fucking productive. If you have a goal, just fucking go and do it. That's all it is. It's very fucking binary. Life is binary. Do you know what I mean? It's all positives and negatives. You either, it's yes and no's, basically. You're either doing things or you're not doing things. You're either chasing your goal or you're not chasing your goal. You're procrastinating and you're doing nothing. And you're lying to yourself. Okay? If you have a goal to do something, you should get up first thing in the morning, have your coffee or your breakfast or whatever it is you do first thing in the morning, and then start cracking on with your work straight away. If it's a side hustle like it is for me, every single fucking spare second should be spent on working towards your goal. Okay, even in my fucking 9 to 5, when I take my breaks, my boss, she might even watch this one day, but, I take the absolute piss at work. I take multiple breaks, way more than I'm supposed to take. And when I'm doing that, I write YouTube content, or I'm designing thumbnails, or I'm making videos like these. Every spare second is spent on trying to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay? If it's not that for you, then stop wasting your time. You are lying to yourself. It's not really a goal, and if you don't really want it bad enough, I've just made a video about this, a procrastination video, but if you don't really want it, you're not going to do it. It's as simple as that. You'll find anything else to do. It will feel like work for you. So don't lie to yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself. If you really, really want something, and it takes time, sometimes multiple rock bottoms to reach that fuck this, I've had enough level. Do you know what I mean? And if you find that young, you'll be very, very fucking blessed. When you make the realization that things are just not cutting it, this is not working, something has to fucking change, or else you don't want to live anymore, basically. You'll be very, very lucky. So think about that, and stop looking to YouTubers for fucking advice. Even me, do you know what I mean? Especially me, do you know what I mean? I've said loads of times, I've failed multiple times. But in that regards, if you ask me the right question, I'm a fucking genius, like anyone. I know what I'm talking about in regards to my own life experience. And that's why I make these videos, in the hope that I can use that to maybe help somebody else who might be experiencing similar things, that either has been through similar things or is going through similar things. And, I wanted to talk about adversity as well. Like, what a fucking blessing it is to really fucking go through things, to go through the fucking ringer. Like I said, to reach that rock bottom and say, fuck this, I've had enough. Not everybody faces adversity, and it's adversity that really will build your character, will make you a stronger person, a fucking limitless human being who just can't be broken. There's, you know, some people will go through so much that you'll become just fucking unbreakable. Like, the everyday fucking trauma that will fuck most people up, you know, forever, will just fucking run off you like water off of a duck's back. Do you know what I mean? It's important, though, not to, you know, become too damaged where you're just a fucking heartless Terminator type character. Do you know what I mean? You still need to be a human being. You still need to be able to, you know, express properly and socialise like a normal person. You shouldn't turn into a cunt just because life has been shit for you. Do you know what I mean? Up until whatever point. You know, but adversity is a fucking absolute blessing. Do you know what I mean? It took me a long time to realise that, you know, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Everything is an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to build your character, make you stronger so you can be a better human being and you can better affect the world around you and the people's lives around you.